Aloha everyone, and welcome back to AlohaJenn's beauty blog. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Jen and I am a licensed esthetician in the state of California. Well, welcome to this microcurrent with AlohaJenn video today. So before we get into this treatment, I do have a special announcement for you guys. So I just wanted to let you know that there will be no summer glow up series. And the reason being is I got a new job. Yay! I'm so excited for my new job. I'm going to be working in medical aesthetics, and it's just like something that I've been trying to get into for like 10 years. And I finally found a place that I'm going to be able to call my home. You know, it's so hard to find a really good place to work for when you're looking in medical aesthetics, and I'm so happy. I'm going to be working with a plastic surgeon, a reconstructive plastic surgeon. We also do facials, Botox and filler there, but I won't be doing any Botox or filler, as you guys know. So I wanted to let you guys know, and the reason why we cannot do the Summer Glow Up series is I'm not going to have enough time because of my new schedule. So in 2 weeks, I will be working Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5 p.m. So I'll be working a full 40 hours a week, and it's not going to leave me much time for filming the Summer Glow Up series because I'm going to be getting used to my new schedule, and I'm also, you know, I'm going to be going through a lot of training, and I need to put my focus towards the training. Now, I'm going to try to pop up here at least once a week for a video, maybe twice a week. We will see. I'm not going to make any promises, but I just have to see how my schedule goes and how my training goes, and we'll go from there. And I'm not gonna be starting my new job for about a couple weeks, so I'll have some time. I'll try to get up some videos. Please let me know down below in the description box of the type of videos you want to see, and I will try my best to get those up. Now, I did just get done performing this microcurrent treatment today on my skin, and you can see how beautiful my skin looks. My skin just looks so good. Oh, I love the Mann Lift Professional Microcurrent device, mwah, 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 along with the lift. Now, for those of you who have a special edition Neurotris and Mann unit, you have the Pico toner, you have the Mann Lift Professional unit, you can follow along with this treatment as long as you have an Anma Lif Probe. Now, I did film this video using only one probe and not two, because I realized that not all of you have two probes. And you'll see that this treatment is pretty long, but you can follow along, and I think you're going to really love it because we're going to be working in that fascia for a really nice lift. You can just see how good my skin looks from this treatment. Everything just looks really, really good. I still got some circulation going on my cheeks here from this treatment. So I hope that you enjoy it. I love it. So I cut my hair too, by the way. We took off 1 inch, and then we added more layers all throughout. So it doesn't really look that great today because I'm just like kind of being lazy today, and I'm not going anywhere. I may have to go to the grocery store later. I have to work tomorrow, so today's like my chore day. So I've been doing laundry all morning. I took Misha for a walk. I went for a 4-mile walk. Wanted to go 6 miles, but there's a wildfire here that just started this morning, I guess, as I was leaving, and it started to fill the air with all that fire smoke, so it became terrible. So I got in 4, so that was pretty good. Now, what am I going to be doing for my summer glow up? Well, really what's important to me, it's not just my skin, but it's my overall health. So I'm working on getting my hormones in check, and so I can lose some weight. I have been under so much stress this week. Misha got really sick this week. I almost didn't think she was going to make it. It was just really hard on me. Like, I had this great news that I wanted to celebrate, but I couldn't really get into it because Misha was so sick and I was so scared. And then work has been really stressful at my current job. Thank God I'm leaving. I won't have to deal with the doctor terrorizing me anymore and creating emotional stress in my life. You guys just don't understand like what a big weight has been lifted off my shoulder by being able to quit my job and go into something that I really love and that I'm passionate about. So that's the update, guys. I hope you enjoyed this treatment. If you do, please let me know down below. Make sure you give my videos a like. It really helps my channel when you like my videos, and it also lets me know if you like this type of content. All right, I'm sending you all so much love and light. Enjoy. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Aloha, everyone, and welcome to this treatment. So I've already prepped my skin with cleansing. I used the Revision Skincare Papaya Enzyme Cleanser. Now I'm going to put on some Pepti. So the first Pepti I'm going to go into is Pepti Lift. Now Victoria Dean is in the middle of enhancing their peptides or their Peptis. And the first to roll out are Lift, Tone, Eye, and the Rejuvenators. Now, the next ones that are going to be shipping soon are going to be Elastin, Correct HP, Pepti Repair, and what's the other one? I can't think of the other one. Pepti Elastin, Pepti Repair, Correct HP. I think there's one more. And then no, that's it. And then Procol, Pepti Hyaluronic. And then Procol, Pad, and Acne are going to be next. So those will start shipping out. Now they're the same Pepti formulations. They're Victoria Dion's proprietary peptides. And then they're adding other peptides to enhance the formulas for better results. So you'll start to see these two work even more so. I forgot to have you guys look at my skin. So, I have been under so much stress this week, and you already know one of the reasons, but the other reason is that Misha got really sick this week. Like, she was really sick, almost to the point where I thought that we were going to lose her. So I only from Sunday to Thursday, I only got like 2 hours of sleep because I had to stay up with her all night long. I'm going to go into my new Pepti Tone here. And then, so my skin looked like crap. So I haven't performed microcurrent except for I did use an XO8 peptide radiance mask on Monday, and I used the Mann Lift microcurrent unit to penetrate it into my skin. But I have not done a microcurrent treatment for lifting or toning or anything like that in 3 weeks. I was kind of giving my skin a little reset because I wanted to start the summer glow up series and focus, on these treatments on my skin and show you the difference, at the end of the summer. But unfortunately, as you guys know, my schedule is changing because I got a new job, and I'm just not going to have the time to do the summer glow up series. It's going to be a rough couple of months because I have to adjust to my new schedule, and I hope you guys understand, but I just won't have the time like I used to be able to do these series, because I'm going to be doing a lot of training. I need to focus that time on learning about my new job, all that good stuff, and then adjusting to my new schedule. It's going to be a lot different for me because I'm used to working earlier in the morning and getting off earlier in the afternoon versus starting later and getting off later. So I hope you guys all understand. So on Thursday, I looked really, really haggard because it was such a stressful day on Thursday. So I met an esthetician through the Cool Jet Plasma group, and I'm going to go in with Elastin now. And we exchanged services. She gave me a Cool Jet Plasma treatment with the XO8 products. I brought my XO8 products because I'm really interested in picking up a Cool Jet Plasma pen. It's like $3,000. But I think it's totally worth it. And after my treatment, I loved my skin so much. It like really evened up everything and it brightened everything up. But I don't know if you guys can notice this. I should have taken a before and after, but my skin has gotten quite firmer. And that is actually from, you know, Adipo. It's also from the Osmosis Catalyst MD. And then I added in Rescue MD a couple weeks ago. And I am gonna order the Stem Factor and the Correct MD as well to test those out for you guys. Now, once I get those and I figure out how I'm gonna work it in with my routine, I will let you know. Now, if you want to still use the Victoria DN rejuvenators, I believe you can use the retinaldehyde during the day and the rejuvenator at night. Or what you could do is you could trade off. You know, you can use the retinaldehyde serum, you know, every morning, and then you can use it every other night. And then on your off nights, you can use the Victoria DN rejuvenator. So I will test that out for you guys. And then we'll go from there and I'll show you a routine with incorporating the Osmosis serums with your Victoria DN Peptides. But just remember, your Peptides will go with any skincare line that you use. They just always go on first, even before your growth factor. So now I'm going in with Peptide Pro Call. And I'm just going to apply this everywhere. But my skin looks pretty good. You guys should have seen it a few days ago before I got the Cool Jet plasma treatment, and then I've actually gotten rest. I looked so haggard, so haggard. It was horrible, just all the stress, Misha being sick. Oh. But good news is with my new job, it's a big weight lifted off my shoulder because I won't be dealing with that horrible doctor anymore that is terrorizing me at work. So that's going to be a huge weight lifted off my shoulder, off my shoulders. I can probably finally start feeling happy again, because here's the thing, you know, we work, we spend most of our time at work, you know, during the day, and then at night we go home, right? And, you know, you're there for at least 8 hours. And, you know, when you go to work, I don't bring my problems to work. I go to work, you know, I forget about my problems. I have fun with my coworkers, and I don't let what is going on outside of work affect my work day. This one doctor, she has it out for me. She presses my buttons. So I'm going in with Peptide Repair now. She presses my buttons. She gives me attitude. She makes me feel like I'm dumb. And she talks down to me and makes me look stupid in front of patients, because she doesn't know how to communicate things. And when you question her, she gets all upset. And then she goes and tells on you, and it's not even your fault. It's her, because she's not communicating things properly. And then she tells management a different story. And of course, who are they going to believe? They're going to believe the doctor. But lately, they've been stepping up to that. And hopefully they get rid of her. But I don't have to worry about that anymore. I got 2 more weeks and I'm done. I'm done. I wish I could just say goodbye now. I almost did on Thursday because Misha was so sick and I had to go into work because my coworker called in, and it was just a horrible, horrible thing. And I just cannot wait to get out of that environment. It's a negative, toxic environment. I get along with all my coworkers except for one. But I will tell you, where I work now, the surgeons aren't very nice. They just have no, they just don't want to get to know you or anything. And at my new job, so I'm going to go in with the placenta peptide complex from Exo8. I love to use this under Microcurrent. So this is a professional only product. If you have a growth factor, this is when I would go in with it, because you can penetrate it into the skin really good with Microcurrent. So I'm gonna put this over my lips because my lips are so dry. They got really chapped from me not getting any rest. We've just been through hell. So it was supposed to be a really great week for me because I got a new job. You know, I was supposed to celebrate it, but nothing was going right after that. It was like the universe was testing me, and I didn't fall for, you know, all the negativity like I normally would. I'd be down and out and super depressed, but I didn't let that happen. I just let the energy flow, and I flowed like water with it. And it ended up, you know, being a better week for me after all that, because I didn't say like, why me? Why is this happening to me? Or anything like that. I just flowed with the energy, and it worked fine. But anyways, so the surgeon that I'm going to be working for, he is one of the nicest surgeons I have ever met, especially in plastic surgery. Because usually, you know, some of these plastic surgeons, they have an ego. They're just like, think that they're all that. Even the surgeons that I work for now aren't very nice. They don't care about anything that's going on in your life. They just think they're God. And I was really surprised because the surgeon sat down in my interview the whole entire time. It was an hour long. And he sat down. He got to know me, told me what he expects from me. I got to know him, and he specializes in reconstruction, and it's great. You know, I've been looking to get into medical aesthetics for like the last 10 years, and I just never found a place that felt like it would be home. And I finally found a place that's going to be like home. See, sometimes when you go to these places, oftentimes they require you to do Botox and fillers because, you know, you're promoting the business. And I love that this surgeon in his office, he lets us all be natural. If we want to have services done, that's fine, but they don't force it upon you. And I love that. And, you know, me, I'm not one for Botox and fillers. I've never done them, and I am not going to do them. But most of the time, these medi spas or medical aesthetic places, they require you to, you know, get services like Botox and fillers because they want you to promote the services. But I wouldn't mind getting, you know, like you know, professional like hydrofacial, you know, dermaplaning. I'll do that. I'll do the facials. But I'm not doing any plastic services. If there's anything plastic surgery wise that I would consider doing myself, is I would love to get a breast reduction, but I have to wait for that because you have to, you need to lose weight. You need to get down to your goal weight before you know, you do any sort of like surgery like that. And since I am going through perimenopause, did you know that your breasts can grow and get bigger during perimenopause and menopause? Yeah, kind of crazy, right? So anyways, we are going to go in with the Zip Beauty Conductive Gel. I'm choosing the Zip Gels because they stay on. They keep their slip through your whole treatment, and we don't have to worry about rehydrating them and stopping the treatment. We can just continue on. So as you see, I'm putting this in the back of my neck and in my traps because we are going to be working this area. We're going to be focusing on fascia release. Normally I do this treatment with 2 lifts, but today I'm going to do it with 1 lift because I know not everybody can go out and purchase a second lift because they are not cheap. But I'm going to show you a different routine today, and we will be focusing on the fascia, hydrating those tissues, and focusing on the fascia and in with the skin with the P1 program on the Mann Professional Microcurrent Lift Unit is going to be really great. You can do this with the Pico toner on P2. You can do this with the special edition Neurotris and Mann unit on P1. And we're going to be, by us doing this before we go into our lifting and toning, what this is going to do is it's going to create hydration in those tissues because we have fascia adhesions. And anytime when you have those fascia adhesions in the face, not only does it create all that tension and you look like your skin looks saggier, everything, but it's also restricting fluid from getting in and out. and those tissues become dehydrated, and microcurrent is going to help hydrate those tissues, supercharge those skin cells, and wake up everything to receive a better lift. All right, so we're all gelled out, and what I like about the zip gels too is that they keep their slip. You can use them with the Pico toner and the Neurotris devices, they work fine, but they're very easy to wipe off. They don't leave a residue on your skin. If I was to use like the Hop collagen promoter gel, that leaves a residue on your skin and you really have to cleanse your skin to get it off. From my experience, I do like that gel, but I'm just gonna apply the rest of my skincare after this treatment. All right, so I'm gonna wipe that off. All right, so here we go. Let me take a sip of water. Okay, so I have my lift hooked up. It doesn't matter if you have positive over negative. And we're gonna start out on P1, and it would be P1 on your special edition, P2 on your Pico toner. And you just choose the intensity that best suits you per your skin. Now with this, you're not really like with the special edition, you're going to feel it tingle in the skin. You can feel a fluttering. The Pico toner, you won't feel anything. This, you probably won't feel anything either, but that special edition, you will feel it because it hones in on those fascia adhesions. But it's okay to feel a flutter, but if you don't feel anything at all, that's fine too. So what I'm just doing is I'm just going in here and I'm going to use the Anma like I do, the lift, like I do my Anma probe. And we're gonna work into this fascia. And the Neurotris devices are cleared to use all over your body, your chest, your neck. So if you have, of course, if you have a heart condition, you won't, if you have devices that are implanted into you, you won't be using this. But if you have a thyroid condition and you don't want to use it over the center of your neck, then please don't do that. Or if you have concerns, use it at your discretion. I've been using them on my chest and my neck because they are cleared and I haven't had any issues. Now, on my clients, I do not use it on the center of their neck, just so you guys know. So I'm just waking up this tissue. I feel it releasing my fascia. Feels so good. I really need this. Yesterday, I worked in my fascia with the Mann Omna. Before I sat down here, I did my scalp. I haven't been consistent with my block therapy this week because, as I mentioned to you guys, I've just been so stressed out and not getting any rest. I worked out Friday. I did a Peloton. Now I'm going to take the thumbs and just come underneath my collarbones here. I did the Peloton. I was going to try it. I tried to go for a walk, but it just became too late and I had to get my hair cut. And then yesterday, I didn't have time to go for a walk. So I did the Peloton, and then today I went for a 4-mile walk, and I wanted to do I wanted to do 6 miles, but a fire broke out, and then the air just became really terrible, so I had to cut my walk short. So, all right, so now we're gonna take this, and we're gonna work the back of the neck into the trap. Now this, I'm gonna up the intensity a little bit. For myself, you can too, because this, I have a lot of stuff going on in my neck and in my traps, and I want a higher intensity to work through here. So we're just gonna work through all of this. Gosh, it feels so weird to be doing microcurrent. So I'm gonna come up underneath here. Oh yeah, that feels really good. So yeah, I need to get myself on a routine. Like one of the goals that I have set for myself, for the summer is once I, well, before I get settled, but I want to wake up every morning, first thing, do a block therapy class, like 20 to 30 minutes, then, do a workout. I want to either do that flow body system that I purchased or get back up onto P-Volve, work that in, and of course do some cardio. My cardio of choice would be to go for a walk, but that's just not going to happen because I don't have that much time in the morning. So with my new job, it's going to be a lot better because I'm going to be able to get more rest, more sleep, and won't have to get up so early to get in a workout, which I don't get that much sleep and it affects my whole entire body. This feels really good, by the way. So I'm just working on the back of the neck there. Okay. Then I'm going to take it, come over here. And then we're going to work our way around the neck here. I might actually turn this down actually a little bit now that we're not working the back anymore. So we're just going to go around, working that fascia. Wake up those tissues. So microcurrent stimulates lymph. It stimulates lymph at 48% more than if you were to do manual lymphatic drainage, just so you guys know. And you don't need a special program on your device to stimulate the lymph. All microcurrent stimulates lymph, just so you know. So I'm really sore right here, and I've been experiencing some really bad tension in my neck because I've been so stressed. And it's like my fascia's turned into ropes, and that's not good. And once you are aware of your fascia, especially if you practice block therapy, you really notice it when your fascia is not in good health. You really do. So I'm not putting any pressure really. I'm just using like a level 1, and I'm just working this in just like I would the Amna. Now I'm gonna come up, put my neck back like this, and I'm gonna work right underneath here. I'm really tense, I can feel it right in here. So I didn't do adipose this morning, and I'm getting really low on both my adipose. And I'm scared because the body gel is still sold out. Yvonne told me last week that he was supposed to be getting 1,000 tubes in, but I think that went to his retailers first, is what I'm thinking. I'm not sure because it's still not in stock. And so I haven't been using it on my arms. I quit because I don't have that much left. And I've just been focusing it on my neck and my chest with the strong body gel, and then using the face cream on my face. But I want to get the bundled deal where you get the face cream and the Strong Body Gel together. But we'll see what happens because I'm almost out and it really sucks. So now I'm going to take these 4 and I'm just going to come across my jaw like this, and we're going to work this area just like this. You can even just take the thumbs and work along that jaw, and you'll feel it. If you have tension there, you fascia adhesions, you're gonna feel it. And I like to come here in front of my ear and work this area. Oh, really tense right in there. And come over here behind my jaw. Work this area. I'm gonna take these. Okay, now I'm just gonna come up like this and work this area using the fingers. You can even go up like this, just depending on your face. If you have a smaller face, this would probably be a lot easier. Now, I did not take a before picture because I'm not proving anything here. I'm just sitting down and doing a treatment for you guys that you can do on your own at home if you have any of these 3 devices. And since I always use 2 lifts, I figured, you know what, it's time for a single lift treatment. Oh, that just feels so amazing. I got some adhesions right in there, so it's like it makes me wanna get it out. Stress. Okay, next I'm gonna take these 4. And first we're just gonna kind of come across our cheekbone like this, wake it up. Now we're just gonna go in there, kind of work this. Oh, I'm really sore right here. So maybe I'll come up under first and work this area. Over, right in through here. You can even just take these and come like this and work in here like this, if it's easier for you. Okay, now we're just gonna work here on the brow. And if you go like this, you can really feel that tension in there. And we're gonna work above in that corrugator position. Oh, this feels really good. I have so much tension right in here. So hopefully I can get through this before my husband comes home. He and his buddy went to go pick up his buddy a new mountain bike. His buddy's getting into it. And my husband is just, you know, he's been doing it. Mountain biking is his love. And he's an advanced rider, so he's going to teach his friend how to mountain bike. And super excited because he has somebody that's nearby him now that he can go mountain biking with. So I'm just going to come up here and work above and below my eyebrow. It's going to help your 11s too, by the way. Then I'm just going to take the rest of my fingers and go side to side like this. Right here along my hairline, I feel a lot of adhesions right in here. And all these lead to droopy eyes too, by the way. Oh, I could sit here and do this forever. It just feels so good. Okay. So you already see like how that looks more lifted than this one? Isn't that crazy? So now we're just gonna come in here and work this side. So this isn't doing any lifting or toning. We're working in our skin and we are working in the fascia. Hydrating those tissues, stimulating ATP, supercharging those cells, releasing tension for a better, longer lasting lift. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the same thing I did over on the other side. Take the thumbs and work here in front of my ear. And then come up and work here right in the back of my jaw. Let that go under specifically right here too. Okay. And then go up and down. I heard this other content creator, she's not licensed or skin professional. She's just on here to share her passion and make money. I heard her trying to talk about the fascia and it was actually pretty funny. And she was referring to it as face yoga. This is not face yoga. Fascia is completely different than face yoga. Okay. But you spending time in this P1 program in the Mann Lift Professional Microcurrent and with the Pico toner in P2, since it is working in the skin, it's really going to help with your skin texture too. Okay. Now I'm going to take the thumbs and I'm just going to come up underneath my cheeks a little bit here and just kind of work here in this area. Oh, my husband's home. And then I'm going to come up over here and work above, just using the thumbs. Kind of just work all in this area. Okay. Now I'm going to use all four and just go back and forth over my cheek. And you can take the thumbs over there and work it all if you want. Hone in on anywhere that you feel tenderness. So anywhere that you feel tender, there's a fascia adhesion there. And one side's going to be more tense and tender than the other. And the side, usually your left side, the side of where your heart is on, the current may feel a little bit different too, by the way. Oof, I got an intense adhesion right in here. I feel it. I've been feeling that all week. So I'm just going to take the thumbs, come over here, kind of work near where my crow's feet are, It right here, it hurts so bad. Then I'm going to take the thumbs and work here around my eyebrow, work in here. This is always a tender spot on everyone. You can, do this for a little bit. You can do it quickly. If you feel like you want to do it longer, you can. Okay, now we're going to work above and below the eyebrow, just like this. Feels so good. Okay, now work up on the forehead. I'm feeling like it right in through here. I'm going to take the thumbs and work in here. It's kind of like, it feels like I'm running across ropes. Like the fascia is like turned into ropes. That's how bad those adhesions are. I definitely need to get in and do some block therapy. Okay, so now let's do our lips. So I'm just going to go across my lips like this on the top. And I've been feeling in here lately that it's been feeling really like ropey as well. Yeah, that's really tense. Okay, do it on the bottom. Sometimes I have to rotate my head. I always get a lot of tension right in through here in my depressor area. Look at all that wonderful circulation I have going in through my face. My skin is going to look so freaking good after this treatment. It's going to be amazing. Looks really good, huh? I'm going to put this over my lips just a little bit. Because they're so chapped. That working them with this P1 program would be good. And you can take off your magic wands here, and this is where you would need negative over positive. And if you wanted to work on fine lines, you can. I like to work fine lines and wrinkles with this P1 program on the professional Mann unit versus using it in the lifting mode. On the Pico toner in the special edition, it's P2 for the special edition lift and tone, and on the Pico toner, it is P1. So I'm hoping like working this gel into my lips will help. I've also started taking the Osmosis Skin Defense. It's a hormone and toxin detox. And I think that could be causing my lips to dry out and for me to be a bit more dehydrated than usual. But I also haven't been very good about drinking enough water either, because I haven't had, you know, much time to focus on it. Okay, and I like to come in here. I'll work here in between my brows, work on those 11s. I'll work here in the bridge of my nose too, because I have that wrinkle there, although it doesn't really look as noticeable anymore. I think I say that every time. Then I'm gonna work on the side of my nose here. Release some fascia tension here. And don't be surprised, like, if you start to notice that your sinuses start draining in the back of your throat when you're midway through this. I feel it in mine. I just started to get a little tickle. And then you can, of course, work a little bit more here around your eyes if you want. I'll even take this over my eyelid skin and work it. It really helps with that texture underneath. We can go around like this. Drain some of that fluid into that tear duct. Okay. Now, I don't have this at a very high intensity, so it's not affecting my eyeball whatsoever. And remember, it's on the P1. If it was on the lift and tone, I would not be taking it over my eyeball. Okay, so I'm just gonna wipe off my magic wands here, put them back on the lift, and now we're gonna do some lifting. So I'm gonna switch over to P2 on the Jane Man unit, and we're gonna go into lifting now. Okay, so pick your intensity. Now with this, it's okay to feel a flutter, but if you feel a contraction, then your intensity is too high. So you want to feel that flutter. Now we are not going to be lifting on the neck. I don't like to lift on the neck. We're gonna stretch it, like lengthen it, because anytime you lift on the neck, it shortens that muscle, and anytime that you are shortening the muscle in an area that's tense, it's going to create more tension, and your neck's not going to look good. You're not going to feel good. So we're going to start right here at your trap, and we're going to kind of just go up for a count of 8 slowly, and then just work our way up. And once you get to your spot, you're just going to kind of turn your head and stretch, and you're going to hold for a count of 8. And this is hitting me like right, I'm stopping like right when I get to my occipital. I like to kind of stretch my neck a little bit more because I have so much tension. Okay. You can repeat this more times if you want, 2, 3 times. I'm doing 2. Just gonna go up, and then as we get closer to right underneath the jaw here, lift and hold. This feels really good. Okay, repeat that again. And we're just like stretching, lengthening that muscle. I'm going to tilt my head a little bit more off to the side just to get more of a stretch. Now you can put your hand down below here to assist that stretch. It's like right here where your collarbone is. Okay. Now we're going to start right here, the bottom, and we're going to go up for a slow count. And I'm holding down right below my collarbone to assist in this stretch. I'm going to go up slowly for a count of 8. I'm going to start to lean my neck to the side for that stretch. And then right when we get under the jaw, just like this, can stretch a little bit more. Okay, one more time. It's okay if we overlap too, by the way. If you have a lot of tension in your neck, this is going to feel amazing. Okay. Just gonna hold and stretch. I'm pulling down right underneath my collarbone too. Look, you can already see a difference. I feel like this looks already taller than this side. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the next spot. I'm gonna hold underneath my collarbone. And I'm gonna come over here and I'm going to slowly move up. And I'm gonna stretch my neck. And do a little bit more. Once I get underneath my jaw right there. And then I'm gonna just lift up and stretch. And I'm pulling a little bit more down on my collarbone to get more of a stretch. Do you guys see that difference? Isn't that crazy? Okay, repeat again. I'm gonna start down here. Slowly go up. And we're gonna stretch that neck. Come up under, stretch a little bit more. And then we're gonna hold. Okay, so now I'm gonna work the center of the neck. This is optional for you guys, especially if you're concerned about your thyroid. But I'm just gonna start right here and I'm gonna come up slowly. And then as I get here closer to under my chin, I'm gonna tilt my head back and stretch this out. Okay, one more time. Okay. Misha's snoring. That wasn't me. Okay, so now we're gonna do this on the other side. I'm gonna use my other hand. And I'm just gonna take my cloth here because I have that conductive gel. It just helps me get a better grip. And then we're just gonna start right here. And I like to tilt my neck like this. And we're just gonna stretch this. Man, it's so much tension in here for me. Okay, do this again. I should probably be doing this like 3 or 4 times. That's how much tension I have here. Okay, I'm gonna move right over here. Go up. Slowly. I like to tilt my head and hold it underneath my collarbone here to assist in the stretch. And once we get right here at the end of the jaw, hold and stretch. Okay, one more time on this side. Okay, come up right underneath here. These movements, since we're lengthening those muscles, it's gonna help with your jowls, just so you know, and those platysma bands, because all this pulls this down when it's tense. Don't forget to assist in this stretch too, by the way. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go this center again, one more time. Okay, one more time. Do you guys see that change? Amazing, right? If you know how to work microcurrent, you don't need these fancy movements. We just need to understand what the current is doing and how to treat your concerns. All right, so I'm gonna turn up the intensity just a little bit, and we are gonna go work our face now. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna hold this over my jaw here for about 8 seconds. Okay, and then I'm gonna tip it forward with the thumbs. And I'm just gonna glide out here. Okay, gonna hold again. For 8 seconds. Okay, tip the thumbs and glide out. We're gonna repeat this 3 times. Okay. Okay, last one for right here. Okay, now we're gonna hold right here in that buccinator position. And then we are going to swoosh it up and hold right here. Okay, so hold for a few seconds. And then we're gonna swoosh it up. Okay, hold. We're gonna swoosh it up. Okay, now we're gonna hold, sandwich your cheekbone. Hold for about 8 seconds. Okay, and then tip the thumbs forward, and you're gonna trace this all the way back to your hairline, and you just wanna lift and hold for a few seconds with the thumbs here. Okay, again, sandwich that cheekbone. Okay, trace the cheekbone. Come the hairline right in front of the ear. Just gonna lift and hold. Okay. Then tilt. This is our last one here. Okay, now we're going to take the thumbs in the first row of the fingers, starting here at the beginning of the brow, the inner corner of the eye, and then you have one in the center and below. And we're just going to hold here for about 8 seconds. Okay, and then we're going to trace it out to the side here. Again. Okay, trace it out. Now we're doing everything in threes. Okay, now we're gonna take the thumbs and the first row of fingers, and we're gonna hold here at the end of your brow and that first row of fingers on the temple. So for 8 seconds. And then push it out. And then you can lift up and hold. When you're here, open your mouth. And if you carry a lot of tension here, you can take your fingers and insist in stretching this out. Okay, so we're gonna do that same thing. Okay, come out to the side, into your hairline where the temples is, lift and hold. I really need that because, as you see, I got a lot of stuck fascia there. Okay, so next we're gonna do our forehead. So we're just gonna hold right here. I have 3 fingers. Hold for a little bit, and then we're gonna swish up just like this into the hairline, and I'm just lifting up. Okay, gonna hold right here above your brow. Well, actually, you know what? Let's do the brow lift. So we're gonna lift up on the brow, which using the row of fingers. Lift up on the brow and then have a row of fingers on the forehead. Sorry, this is what I meant. So we're gonna hold here for about 8 seconds. And then we're gonna swoosh it up all the way into the hairline, and we're gonna lift and hold right here. Okay, same thing, lift up on that eyebrow. You have your row of fingers on the eyebrow and then one on your frontalis here. Then we're gonna lift up, swoosh it up just like this into your hairline and your scalp. Okay, same thing. 1, last one here. And now we're gonna repeat on the same side. You see, gotta lift. Okay, so we're gonna hold here in the jawline. And then you're gonna tilt thumbs forward. Trace your jawline, just like that. Good. And we're going to treat our lips today too. As you can see, why I like using 2 lifts. It's going to be a long video, but you guys are used to it. And it's a follow along treatment for you guys. Okay, tilt forward. Trace that jawline. Okay, we're going to move up to the buccinator position. Hold here. And then swoosh up. Okay, hold. And then swoosh up. Good. Okay. We're going to hold over those cheeks, sandwiching your cheekbone. We're going to tilt these forward and trace that cheekbone. Lift up. Okay, sandwich. Okay, tilt forward. Trace that cheekbone. And lift up here. Okay, now we're going to work those eyes with the thumbs in the first row of fingers. Okay, trace it all the way out. Get to here, hairline, above the ear, and lift and hold. Feel a really good stretch in here. Okay, again. Trace that out. Lift and hold. You can see now I'm relaxed. I need to take a nap. Okay, now we're going to do the corner of the eye and the temple. Thumbs and the first row of fingers. Okay, gonna come up here. Lift and hold, and this is where you want to open your mouth. Can assist in that stretch. Okay, again. Drag it out. Okay, last one right here. Okay, so now we're going to do our eyebrow. So right on the eyebrow, lift, row fingers on the frontalis. Hold for a few seconds. And then we're going to swoosh it up to the hairline and lift and hold. Okay, again. I'm going to swoosh it up. Okay, then we're going to take the 3 fingers, put them right here, the center of your forehead. We're going to go all the way up into our hairline. We're going to lift and hold here. You have some fingers are in your scalp and some are right there at your hairline. Okay, again. This is going to feel like a really good stretch, by the way. Okay. Okay, so now let's just flush everything out. So we're just going to take the fingers, come over here, and then we're going to flush this out. Okay, come over the eyes. Flush this out over your cheeks. Flush this out over the lips and jaw. Flush this out. Flush this out. Same thing over here. Okay, flush that out. So now let's work our lips. So we're gonna take the 4, hover them over here in the center of the lips, the fingers in the first row of fingers, like this. Hold for a few seconds. Okay, then what I like to do is I'm gonna start from this side and I'm just gonna take these. I'm just gonna pull this across a couple times. Okay, now I'm gonna take these thumbs and I'm gonna put them on my lips like this, and then I'm gonna lift up. For me, this is a little bit too strong on my lips, so I'm gonna lower the intensity. Okay, on the bottom lip, go down. Okay, here, good. Oops. Down. Okay, I'm gonna go in the corner here. Put that on the corner. And in this corner. Okay, corner here. Bottom corner. I just got an Amazon notification. My order is out for delivery and I can't even remember what I ordered. That's pretty bad. Okay, see how much plumper my lips look? And then color here. Same thing. All right, so that concludes our microcurrent treatment using the Mann Lift Professional Microcurrent Unit. All right, so I'm gonna go remove this gel and finish up with my skincare, and then I'll be back to close out with you guys. Okay, so I removed that conductive gel from my skin. Do you guys see how beautiful my skin looks? It's really, really radiant. Lots of stimulation in there. I'm gonna just wipe a little bit more. Got lots of stimulation in there. My skin looks really, really good. And you know what? It looks really good right now, but in the next half an hour or so and into tomorrow, it's going to look really, really good. That's what I notice with using this unit, is it looks really good after, but the next day, and it just even like a half an hour or a couple hours later, wow, it really looks good. All right, so let's finish up with my skincare. So I'm gonna use some XO8 products. I'm gonna use their Vital Restorative Elixir because we did just do a treatment. So I'm gonna go in with a few pumps of this. This does have snail secretion in it. It's very, very hydrating. And my skin can really use this today because it's been through so much this week. And then I'm gonna go in with their Vital Refining Treatment as well. I'm even putting this actually around my eyes. And I'm just gonna let everything soak in. And then I'm gonna go in with their Vital Refining Treatment. And this is great to use after any treatment. You can use this 2 to 3 times a week, but I love to use it as a treatment after my treatments with the Exo8. This is calming, soothing, helps with the texture of the skin, helps with sensitive skin. You take about a dime size amount of it. And I just really love the way that this makes my skin feel. So I'm gonna put this on. As you can see, I have quite a bit of stimulation on my face for a microcurrent today. That's good. That's that oxygen getting to those cells, feeding my tissues, all those wonderful nutrients. And I just put this all over. And then I'm going to go in with the Misama moisturizer. I've tried it a couple of times and I actually really like it. So I figured let's do it for our treatment today. Wow, my skin looks so good. It's gonna look really good here shortly. All right, so I'm gonna go in with the Green Rooibos Probiotic Facial Moisturizer. Take a bit of this and we're gonna put this all over. Oh, it feels really good on the skin. I do like this moisturizer a lot. It feels really good. Have you guys tried this yet? I like it. Doesn't have a fragrance in it either. It's great for sensitive skin. Love. So I'm going to be testing this out all this week as my daytime moisturizer. I'm almost out of my Isden cream, so I figured this is a good time to implement this into my skincare routine so I can test it. And then I'm just going to go in with the Rescue MD lip treatment. Put a little bit of that on, then brush up my brows. And here is my skin. Looks really good, right? Okay, so I'm gonna let this set on my skin for a little bit and then I'm gonna film the intro to this video so you guys can see what my skin looks like after everything's been settled for at least probably about a half an hour, but dang, looks so good. I really love this unit. It is so amazing. All right, guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope that you found that it was helpful. If you try this treatment, please let me know how much you loved it. I think you are really gonna love this because we're working in the fascia and we're also treating our skin and getting a nice lift and tone and doing those wonderful stretches on the neck. As you can see, it just makes everything look so much better. I look like I got lifted up. All right, so I will see you all very soon. I'm going to try to pop up a bunch of videos here in the next couple of weeks before I start my new job. So please put your request down below in the comments of videos you'd like for me to make, and we will go from there. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'm sending you all so much love and light, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.